I'm living life on the edge, bitch, I'm all about a check. Money, power, and respect, this shit running through my flesh.
What's going on, guys? Yo, man, we back with another one, man. We about to react to this woman that says she called off her engagement because she didn't want to do domestic chores like cooking and cleaning and all this other nonsense. So I guess she just wants to be a roommate. She doesn't want to be a wife. But anyway, we're going to get into it. We're going to react. I'm going to run the video. I'm coming back.
I called off my engagement after 6.5 years together because I came to realize that I did not want to spend the rest of my life cooking, cleaning, grocery shopping, and doing laundry for a man when I worked full-time as well, and that was the expectation for me, to take on all of the domestic labor just because I was the woman. That was one of the main motivators for me. I knew that that could not be it, that there had to be more to life, and that I needed for me to find a partner who would be a partner and not just a husband. Now, I have had a bunch.
All right, so we're going to stop it there, man. That's another half of it, and I'm going to play that, but we're going to get into this first part. All right, so this woman was engaged to a guy, I think it said for like 5 or 6 years, if I'm not mistaken. They were together, and then they would go ahead and, get married, right? So she said she called it off because she didn't want to do domestic chores, okay? This is a grown woman talking about making a big decision like getting married, all right? And getting married, having a family, raising children, being a wife. That's a big decision, you know what I mean? So a lot goes into it. So you're supposedly mature enough to want to go into a situation like that, but then you call off the engagement because you don't want to do chores? Come on, bruh. See, this is what burns me up. It just burns me up, man, when I see women talking like this. It's so immature, man. It smells of entitlement. It's disgusting, man. Oh, man. It's just like they're spoiled brats, man. And I really get on American women. Now, it can apply to more than just American women, but I'm from America. This is where I grew up, and I know how American women are. They're very spoiled. They're used to people like just kind of waiting hand and foot for them, just allowing them to act like children and not holding them accountable. So that's why modern American women especially, but just modern women in general, they don't take on accountability at all because they don't have to, because people just kiss their butts and just allow them to just act any old kind of way. And everybody else just has to deal with it. So this poor guy that probably spent a lot of his time, man, cultivating this relationship with this woman, and she's talking about, oh, I want to call off because I don't want to do chores around the house. So if you don't want to do chores because you got a job, what, you want to just be a roommate then? Because that's all you would be. You're not a wife. Because all roommates do is each roommate goes off to their job every day, and then they come home, they split bills, and that's it. And even in a roommate situation, you still going to have to do something because everybody's going to be designated to do certain things. So you're not going to even get away in that situation. So I don't know what this woman or what women that think like her are trying to do. Oh, I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I don't want to go grocery shopping. I don't want to do laundry for my husband. Well, when you're a single woman and you're working and you come home, who's doing your laundry for you? Who's cooking? Who's cleaning up the house? Who's doing any of that stuff? What, you got a maid doing it? I know you ain't got a maid. And if you do, you're like in the 0.5% or 1% of people that got maids, because most people that work regular jobs don't have no damn maid. especially being a single person, most of those people don't have mates. Some might, but most do not. Let's keep it real. All the way 100. So what does this woman want to do? And she broke up this long relationship that she built up all this time to just end it over some frivolous stuff like this. You couldn't compromise? Because I'm pretty sure the guy was probably like, okay, well, I do want you to do your womanly duties, because those are womanly duties, and I'm going to explain why they're womanly duties. He probably was like, okay, well, you do the cooking, the cleaning, all the stuff in the house, and me being the man, I'm going to do my manly duties, and I'm going to mow the lawn, take out the garbage, anything that needs done with the cars, I'll do it. Change the oil, I'll take it somewhere to get the oil changed, make sure the tires are rotated. Anything goes wrong with the cars, I'll make sure that they get fixed. You know what I mean? I'll take it, whatever, right? Because that's how my parents did it. My mom did the stuff in the house. My dad did the outside stuff. You know, we had a pool and stuff. So my dad, he would, make sure the lawn is mowed or whatever, right? And he's doing the car work stuff. And then we had a pool, so he was cleaning the pool and all that. And my mom was doing all the stuff on the inside, right? And that's how they worked it out. And it worked perfectly. But this woman don't want to do nothing. Talking about, oh, I work. My mom worked too. And I don't understand these women, man. It just gets under my skin, man. Oh, man. It make my skin crawl, man, listening to this woman talk. It's like she's a grown child. No, you not mature enough to be in no relationship as far as like getting married. No, you definitely not. So it's good you called it off. And it's good that my man was able to see what kind of woman you are. And he can get on with his life, man. He ain't wasting his time with you. Because you wasted his time. And I got to get on him a little bit. Because I'm sure somewhere he saw the signs, man, that this woman was like this. And he probably just kept going on. And she was like, well, we can figure it out. And in the back of her mind, this always was pissing her off. Always was making her mad. And she held resentment about it. These women get it in their head because they get a job that they don't have to do anything else. I got a job. Okay, he got a job. But guess what? He going to have to do other stuff when he get home. And so are you. They act like they're in slavery or something being married. And no one told you to get engaged in the first place. But now you were engaged. Now all of a sudden, it's slavery. Oh my God, I don't want to do this stuff. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I don't want to go grocery shopping. Damn. Bitch, what do you want to do? Come on, man. And then she says she wants to find a partner as well as a husband. I mean, like I said before, you have to do something. If you want a husband, then guess what? You got to act like a wife. And man, the whole partner thing, man, that's just, oh my God. Yo, man, throw that partner in the trash, man. Throw that term in the trash. When you're getting married, man, yo, it's a man, a wife, wife and a man. You know what I'm saying? Husband, wife, wife, husband. This not no partnership, man. Like you are one, but it's not a partnership. It's don't even look at it like that, man. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just some things, man, that a woman is going to have to do and a man is going to have to do in a relationship. I'm sorry, you can't get around it. That's just what it is. Y'all don't want to think it's like that. A lot of y'all modern women, that's how it is. It's just like me as a man. I know, and most men know, that if you have a family, even if you don't have a family, you have a girlfriend, you got a wife, say y'all don't have kids yet, and something happens as far as like somebody breaking into the house or you're out somewhere and someone is trying to harm your wife, you're going to have to step up as the man and protect her and protect your family if you got kids. That's your manly duties. Men know that. We're not questioning that. And a woman, you got womanly duties. Like a man is going to provide you lifelong protection as long as you with him. And a woman has to do womanly things. You're going to have to do things that your man wants you to do. Yeah, so you're going to have to do things that she's going to have to do things that her man wants her to do. It can't just be, well, babe, I need you to do this for me and you're not going to do anything for him. Like, it's a give and take as well. Like, it seems like these women just want everything their way and like, that's it. And being married, being in a real serious relationship, it doesn't work like that. It's always give and take. And like I said, you're going to have to do things and he's going to have to do things. And just because you're working, man, I don't know where women get off with this just because I'm working. Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. They act like that's like a superpower or something. Like, men are working too. Like, what are you talking about? Like, just because you got a job or whatever, so what? It's still a certain way that things have to go in a household and things that need to be done. Like, come on, man. And her saying that she doesn't want to do the grocery shopping and stuff. Like, so if you have kids, what are you going to do? You're just not going to go grocery shopping because I'm going to wait till he gets home and because I don't want to do it. And come on, man. Nah, dude. Nah, mothers and stuff don't do that. And especially they going to go get those groceries and make sure those kids got something to eat. They're not going to be like, well, hold on. Well, I did mine this also. You got to go. They're not going to wait on that. You're being ridiculous. So she said, now remember now, she said she wanted a partner as well as a husband, right? But guess what? You call off your engagement. Guess what you got now? Neither. And let's continue with the video.
A bunch of women reach out to me in my messages with similar stories, saying that they also called off their engagement. And for me, that was one of the main motivations for me to write my book, Anxious to Wed. I don't think there's enough stories about women walking away from relationships that do not serve them. I think a lot of times women settle for the sake of settling down.
All right. So she says she's been talking to other women about this. You know they're going to get with other women and just have this powwow about all this. Other women have called off their relationships or whatever, engagements, because the relationships weren't serving them. Basically, the relationships weren't bending in their direction, wasn't fulfilling them. See how it's so one-sided and you're selfish? A woman cannot be selfish in a relationship. You being a wife, you can't be selfish. You have to be selfless. You have to be selfless with your man and also with your children. Being a mother, being a wife is a selfless position. You cannot be selfish because you're going to be giving yourself unto others, your husband, your children, as well as the man as well. He's going to be giving to his children and to his wife. It's everybody's giving. It's not just, oh, do what I want, serve me. It has to serve me. That's not how it works. See, a lot of these women, they have no business even being engaged in the first place to call off an engagement. If you're thinking like this, nah, you might as well just go be single, write your little books about being single and call it a day. Because the whole marriage thing and the being in a relationship with a man, that ain't for you. That ain't your cup of tea. That ain't your thing. If you think you're going to find a man that's going to just let you do whatever you want to do and both of y'all working and he's just going to, fall to your every command and whim, like, even if you do find a man like that, you're not going to like it. You're going to start resenting him because you're going to be like, this guy doesn't have any backbone. He's just letting me run. So that doesn't work either. You got a better chance getting with a dude that's going to be like, okay, I want this, this, and this, and we're going to work this out. You do this, you do the chores inside the house. I'm going to do the outside stuff. We'll compromise, whatever, we'll get it done. That's the kind of man you're going to have success with in a relationship, building a relationship. Other than that, you're going to have a lot of resentment. And fellas, That's the only kind of relationship you're going to have success with as well. Don't be trying to bend over hand and foot trying to satisfy these women and like that, man, because it's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. Trying to make them happy in every way, just trying to, whatever they want, you just bend the knee, like that's not going to work. And then she's saying women are just settling down because they want to be settled down, or they settling for less because they just want to settle down. Like, you're going to have to compromise. It's not going to all be your way. Too many modern women, especially modern American women, but modern women in general, think everything has to be their way, and that's not how relationships work. And this lady looks like she's like probably in her, I don't know, mid-30s, man, early 30s, mid-30s, something like that. She ain't in her 20s, I know that. Probably like beginning 30s, 30, 31, 32, something like that, right? So you probably like 30, 31, 32, and you this immature still? A lot of these women are too immature, man. They need to grow up. Big time. Big time. But anyway, man, that was my reaction, man. I want to hear what y'all think about what I said, or just what y'all think about the video. Just in general, man, leave a comment in the comment section. Man, subscribe to the channel. Yo, we back. More reactions coming. I got more content coming. It's going to be real nice. Got a lot of advice for the fellas. So, man, you got to tune into the channel, man. It's ManCode TV, man. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. I'm gone.
You cannot change a pimp. Too many hoes that overdosed off of this game, I spit.